Hello and welcome to SOUQ Sports. It's always a delight. It's beautiful being here, and today happens to be Friday. For those that are wondering why I was laughing, we have a full house, a fuller house, one of the fullest we've had in a very long time, and a whole lot has happened in the world of sports, from the Queen's Club down to the Euros, down to rumors. A lot of the rumors are just funny, things you can't just believe, but yeah, it's happening. Money talks, the other side works. And Saudi is still at it. So hey, don't go anywhere. We'll have a full, good, beautiful show for you today. It is SOUQ Sports, and my name is Chuks John Rogers Chuks. And I crave your indulgence. Let me introduce to you the most eligibles because they are all lined up in their glory. Pocket dripping, bank account filled, makeup done. Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, some still tying tie. I don't understand. Some still tying rope. Please join me as I introduce to you the eligibles.
Some still tying what? My people, my ball simply means alpha. Yes, alpha, my favorite person. You watching, you're my favorite person. You sharing, you're my favorite person. You commenting, and you always giving us like and love. Yes, I love you from my heart. I love you. Yes, it's a beautiful Friday. And I'm set for anywhere money day, anywhere food day, anywhere party day. I'm available. This is SOUQ Sports, where we talk about the fun and the funds. Yes, the money for inside sports. We keep saying it until we get it right in Africa. You see, there's a lot of money in sports. But you see us in Africa, bless we don't really get the picture, but in SOUQ Sports, we keep saying it until we get them right. So I'm passing the baton to the secretary of the eligibles. Charlie.
Tell me who made me secretary. You
You is actually the chairman.
As a secretary, I'm coming here with the good news, the analysis when it comes to sports, when it comes to football. I am Charlie Montero, and it is a delight. It's a wonderful Friday, but it's still saw shimmers of rain. We hope it is going to be. I'm giving it to the president and the chairman. Take it away.
You know what it is, I'm responsible. I'm responsible for my actions. To boy Juvie, it is research. And then most pleasure to be here. It's a beautiful weekend already right here in the studio. And you know, we'll keep it 100% business. Any other thing, man, you could look to any other person. Business. And back to Chuks John Rogers to take you right from the Queen's Club. You know how it is. All right.
Yes, welcome back. Thank you very much. Juvie, is always a pleasure having you guys here. You just make the day like easy. Yes, it's happening at the Queen's Club. For those that are wondering, Andy Murray is out.
I wasn't wondering.
You saw it coming.
He said as usual. He's injuring.
Exactly.
I mean, no, we said this to him several times that the age is telling.
Yeah.
So he's not as fit as he was back then. So it's not actually his fault. It's just nature. You know, go fit cheat him. Yeah. So it's not something surprising.
So why did the back injury choose now to come? Why now?
It has been a very good valedictory for him anyway from the Queens, but sad. His age, you can't run away from it.
And you know that. I know this game is very, very tough, and you have to run and swing. No, it's not. It's not like that or golf.
Have you considered the money in that running and swinging?
It's not like the money doesn't put on with. See the back now. So
Okay. Now the issue also is he's wondering if he will be able to make an appearance at Wimbledon. Juvie, is that going to be possible?
Well, for me, I mean, my sincere counsel to Andy is just retire, man. Just retire. I mean, people have done it. Retire. Even Djokovic, I would advise Djokovic, retire. I mean, you've done all there is, man. For Andy, I mean, for an Englishman, I don't know how many I've got, this kind of record, but he's done so much.
Please, can you put some respect to his name? English Andy Murray.
No, okay, English. Let's not get to Europe. But well, I think he's done well. So let him take a rest. I mean, the body age and all is beginning to tell. You can't cheat it for too long. He's had a good run-in. So I think for me, that's what it is.
Okay, Juvie said, and the entire house said that is what it is. But we still look forward to see if Wimbledon will stand up for him. For those that are wondering, July 1st and Wimbledon start. Now, he's also looking forward to playing a double with his brother. But we don't know how that is going to be possible. He has to overcome the back injury first. And it's most likely going to be like a bye-bye. at Wimbledon. That's if it does happen. Then not only him, a lot of people have been succumbing to this injury issue. Same thing is happening with Marketa, Wimbledon champion. She also suffered an injury scare.
Yeah.
Hers was even funny. It was like she put a whole lot of pressure on trying to get and win that particular match, and she sprained her ankle. From going down to clutching, down to game over. I don't play again.
Well, you see the struggle, She tried to keep up, but then when it's the ankle, she's not mobile anymore. She can't move as quickly or as swiftly as she would want to from one end of the court to the other. And it just takes the mobility away from her sport. And if she cannot deliver, then it's good to see that she bowed out and she kept her reputation. It's a different equation when she tried to force it and then she loses it, then she will blame it on injury. But it's good that she just took the cue and she left.
The number is increasing. People that are likely going to miss the Olympics.
Well, for me, I said it the other time. Some will go for mental health issues. However I want to explain it, it's beginning to tell.
Yeah.
We are looking at the money side, but there's also the physical deterioration. I mean, the effect of swinging your hands every now and then is beginning to tell. So people need break, and yes, sometimes the fans don't seem to understand with them that, man, these guys are humans, and there's only little you can do if you keep pushing yourself beyond what the body can.
And this championship just come, they come immediately.
Yeah.
Maybe like
that's even what I wanted to say. So these guys don't even rest.
They don't rest. When did they get time to even enjoy the money
They keep winning.
Yeah, and the off season is not even long. We see it in football as well. The off season is not.
You are saying off season.
Football is even longer.
You are calling for
Yeah.
You're calling for off season. Saudi is throwing open invitations.
FIFA is increasing your UEFA again to like 30 watts, and some clubs are like.
Some clubs are complaining that it's too
not?
much.
What
It's
not?
too much. They want to make it a full blown competition.
Yeah, it's-
No, these people, they are human, so sometimes they need rest. They need proper rest, because we come on Mondays and we tell you, during the weekend people went home with good cash, and you thinking that they will enjoy Monday again.
They are on it again.
Come
I mean,
on.
it's different when you talk about golf. Golf is just swinging. But then this one,
golf
even
is just
even the East, I
how
feel
many injuries do we hear in golf?
golf is just
to play jam.
No, man. Tiger Woods has been. I mean, he went away for.
After he has made all the money that they used to make.
did he actually
He's
live
on
when he
his
was
age.
still?
He's
Come
on
on.
his age. I mean, look at the
No,
shelf life.
he's
Look
not
at
the only one. I mean, there are older guys still playing.
Even
At the
I feel in golf.
Masters,
I feel in golf. Even in 60, you can still.
Yeah.
But you see tennis. Come on.
Can I ask you a question?
Come on.
If you were to be their bank managers, would you be talking like this?
No, I'm just saying.
No, just put yourself in the shoes of their bank managers.
Well, no.
No, eh?
No.
Okay.
Because even those that are far below in the leaderboard, they still get something. So
Everybody gets a
gets
piece of
it.
the pie. Yes, now let's say congratulations to Jack Draper. After winning his first ATP, young man has refused to slow down. And he beat your boy, Alcaraz, in the second round of the Queen's Open. Guys, who saw this coming? Who saw this coming?
Well, fair enough. I didn't see that. I didn't see it. I mean, after just winning, Alcaraz just won. So are you
Come
seeing
on.
his pump?
The fire is
But
there.
hey, man, things happen, and congratulations to young man Draper.
21.
Yeah, he's going to the Olympics, right? It's part of
21
the-
versus 22.
So, well, it's not just the age thing. Things happen.
But I feel the age matters.
No,
age.
oh no, oh
does.
no,
It
oh
does.
no.
It's the same.
He's 21.
Yeah.
The other guy is 22.
It's how old.
No.
And so they are contemporaries.
Exactly.
But hey, they are not equal, man. Alcaraz on a very good day, if there is going to be another match, Alcaraz is going to.
On a good day.
to beat.
Now,
So
do you
that
know,
was a
do,
bad
do you know what Jack said? You know, he won his first ATP final just a week ago.
Yeah.
He said after winning that, it looked as if the entire negativity in his life has been signed off.
Mindset.
Is my exactly.
Yeah, your mindset, you come and still collect. He will collect. He's not played some boys yet. I understand.
Next season.
I understand, but he's not played long.
Play some
He's not
ball.
played
Try
long
this.
enough for us to test this.
But
You get what I'm saying?
The fact that when he puts himself out there, he now puts himself in contention. I can win this. It's different for when you are going into the game and you're like, okay, let me just try and compete. Let me complete numbers. But now, yeah, I'm like, I can take something away from it. I mean, beating someone like Alcaraz, it gives him, the boost and say, I can go for this.
Have you also asked yourself this
One
question?
game can change your whole tournament.
Have you also asked
Just
yourself?
one win can change everything for you.
I agree. Have you ever asked? Do you know how long he has been losing?
Exactly.
It's one game, and the tournament is still ongoing. So yes, it's great.
It's
I
not
understand.
one game.
I mean, beating for him, his confidence has come up.
Exactly.
However, it's too early to start jubilating because
Do you
he
know
will
what? Do you know
receive
where he
some
is
beatings.
in the world?
31.
Beating number 2.
Yes, this is. I mean,
The kind of pride
champion of
I will have. I will sit down like this and like,
yes.
beating the champion of the
Remember
previous
that
championship.
Cameroon did that in Italian 90.
Yeah.
Okay, yes, and we did. I mean,
They did. They did who?
They did Shege too.
Let's always be specific. Let's put it in perspective. They beat the world champions.
Yeah, and so you understand what it feels like. And
Till today, what it still feels like.
yes, and just like we did, okay, we didn't do our own.
Okay.
We didn't
That-
do
we-
it 94.
Put it in our mind.
We're still here, and we want to say to those wondering, now it's been good news. So we also get to talk about Billy Harris. He has reached his very first ATP Tour quarterfinals. You now imagine what happens to Draper, and now imagine Harris, 29-year-old, and he's getting to his first quarterfinals. So do you know how many beatings of a lifetime he has gotten through the seasons he's been going to?
How many lost? Come on.
Yeah, it's part of your success story.
True.
Yeah, I mean, it's part of the success story. For some, they'll get it early enough. For some, will come at 30. The young lady that was about retiring and got her first championship at 30. And so you get what I'm saying. So it's quite different strokes for different folks. But hey, congratulations for whoever is getting it. But don't become overly confident, because man.
Well, is it whether you like it or not? This is a major confidence booster.
Yes,
he
it
even
is.
made mention
Yeah,
of it.
it is. It is. Yeah, I understand.
After
it is.
29 years.
29 years.
Wow.
First quarterfinals. Congratulations to you,
Not even-
whether Juvie likes it or not.
Not the final.
Not even finals, quarterfinals.
Quarterfinal.
Come on.
Which means he just gets to the open first round. Bye bye. Second round. Oh yeah, he has tried now. You can go
We
home.
just go there and mix his name.
They use it to complete number.
Yeah.
But he qualifies for the event. That's even the first place. So he gets paid,
Paid.
no matter how.
No, man.
It's still something.
Let's not just say
Something.
being paid, man. You want to get the trophy.
You want to get
the trophy,
recognition as
and
well.
then you want your
Get into the ranking.
savings to get high and your numbers. And so, for some of them, it's not just competing. They want to, get something top 10.
Trophy is actually
And-
the major thing. That's the-
But even
It's
before the
messing up the
competition starts,
game as it is. Trophy. Some people are saying, let it not just be for trophy. That is where you bring in Arsenal. Arsenal has not got.
Okay, now let's
try to have a point.
let's
Yes,
focus
sometimes
on.
we lose the growth people are making,
Yes,
and we
yes.
feel it's about the trophy, and we mess up the game. Sometimes it's not
that's
about
the
the
reason
trophy.
why Ateta is still there, because they've seen the progress. But let's not deviate from them. Yes. Let's go back.
You know, I said it before.
And-
It's better we just-
let's-
it's
let's-
better you
let's
just
not
take this
deviate.
mindset. It's better some coaches just take this mindset to the mentality to.
No.
So you want Juvie to get finished? Is that what you want? Okay, now Juvie has finished. We go straight to golf, and we are looking at Scotty Scheffler. He has decided to say, okay, yes, the last US Open is behind me, and he has fired a 5 under 65 in the very first opening round of the Travelers Championship, and he has put himself nearly in the lead. This is one beautiful thing we are going to see in golf in the last 3 tournaments. So do you think he's going to go all the way?
Well, that is still content. It's open for contention. Xander is there. Other guys are there.
He is still world number 1.
Yes, I know he's number 1. Xander is 2, and the list goes on and on. But I'm saying, hey, it's a good start. But just like he started some few tournaments back, he started with a very good lead. But hey, he didn't actually eventually win it. But I want the young man
Slow
to
down.
win.
His name is not Mark Rory.
No, it's not just Mark. No. He had his own share as well. But I'm just saying, hey, it's a good one, but it's open. It's still
Still very.
It's very open. Yeah.
Okay.
But a good start matters. A good start matters. Yeah. Just it's better you start very well.
Start strong and stay there.
Yeah. So
Don't start like England.
So even if you start falling off, your past point can actually meet up cover up for you. Just like us now.
Okay. Still talking about the good boys and the good old days. Now let's go straight to athletics. Now, WADA, that's World Anti-Doping Agency, they are considering an appeal going straight to the Court of Arbitration for sports against American sprinter Quintin. Now, these are things I don't understand. For Knight, let's call him Knight. For Knight, now, he is saying he took a particular, whatever it is, trying to call it, that had banned substance, that he did not deliberately take it, that he did not deliberately ingest banned substance. The court and those that investigated have said, okay, go. But the federation is saying no. This is enhancement that was in you. There is no way you can prove to us that it did not get into you knowingly.
But what are the chances that enhanced or banned substances like that will be in meat or the food that you consume?
What are the chances?
Blame it on the.
What are the chances?
Garcia is 1 year away already. He's been banned for 1 year because he took something. You know, your constituents of whatever you're taking are always
at that level.
You know, it's just a flimsy excuse.
What is the correlation of that substance in meat?
At
they use it
that
to preserve
level.
meat?
Yeah, definitely. He's aware. Let's not say this. I mean, this is not a client where you just go to Mount 12 or this thing, abattoir right here. These guys are aware, so he knows.
He knows.
I mean,
Yeah, he tested positive. He tested positive for Trembolon, and people are saying the federation is saying no. You know,
he definitely knows.
He's old enough to be able to take.
So now we are trying to ask ourselves a question: if it were to be Russian athletes, do you think we'll be talking about this thing we're talking about now? Maybe the ban would have even come before
Even deliberating.
They would not even take it to deliberation.
We're just saying let everybody have their day in court, and if the young man is innocent, let him go. If he's guilty, okay, you know what?
All fingers point to him being guilty, because I don't understand. Okay, for me as an athlete, these are things I shouldn't. Then you go and you consume these things. How did they not get to your body? How did they test for these things to know that this is not there? Are you not supposed to be? You're supposed to be very curious about what you eat. You're very mindful as to what you consume, because you know that they do these tests. They can even come unannounced and say, give us
It's a random test.
Yeah. So why would you not be particular? Because this is where you get your money from. I mean, it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing, really.
Okay, let's now also go to one other sport that was tainted some years ago because of drug issues. But now it's not about drugs. We're talking about someone that have decided to make herself and her nation proud. Katia Archibald. She's won cycling gold. She's a cycling gold medalist at 2016 and 2020 Olympics, and she will miss next month's games in Paris. The sad part: how can you break your leg in your own garden? After preparing for this tournament for 4 good years, a month to go, she tripped in her garden and she broke her leg.
And the injury is just so bad from the description. You see, it's just so bad. Break the bone and break the ligaments in you.
Accidents happen. If it was in our client, we would have said village
people.
Yeah, village, but this is no village. Accidents happen, so.
It's too bad. It's like a deliberate something. Well, then
Deliberate from where?
that's what we are saying. We don't have village people.
No.
Well, it's just sad to see that she will not be competing in the Olympics. I mean, I would like to put myself in her shoes. After preparing your heart, your mind, definitely the money has gone into the preparation.
Waiting for 4 years.
Waiting for 4 years just to represent your country and do well, and then this.
Yeah, it's a shame.
It was just
Therapists will make their money anyway, because she will need mental evaluation and therapy to get out of it.
So at the end of the day, someone goes home with money now. Someone gets money from them.
We wish you quick recovery. And hey, don't worry, our prayers are with you. You will get to watch the games in POP. We wish you quick recovery. Now let's go to F1, Formula One. For those that are wondering if this is the Max Verstappen third year, let's get to see. Now for McLaren, Lando Norris is saying that he has hopes of catching Max. So the first thing that came to my mind is how, where, when. Now he's looking at their car, the improvement on McLaren, and he said, okay, if they can do it once, do it twice, and do it the third time, that it's possible that Max can also fail.
But then
In Spain,
he doesn't have a weakness
saying
that he
how?
can exploit. They also know that he doesn't have a weakness they can exploit. He's always 100% in the game from start to finish.
How?
From start to finish.
Well,
He doesn't give you loopholes to exploit.
I think as almost accurate as that sounds, Max is still human. He was beaten some few pricks ago. So I don't think it's Max. I mean, Mercedes seem to be improving as well. So everybody is right here and thinking, man, a little slip. And you know, in this race, it's not like you're taking, it's just a little slip and you're off.
I know.
That's it. So, I mean, yes, it's contentious. Max Verstappen is there. And Norris is just saying, bro, man, if you sleep on this one, I might take it from you.
And it's good to see that everybody is waking up and, you know, they're eyeing the prize, not just allowing Verstappen to go with it and say, oh, but everybody is eyeing the prize, everybody is going for it, everybody's competing. Now the heart is on the game, everybody is 100% in the game, and you can see that even the Silver Arrows are not giving up the chase already.
Okay, now talking about the Silver Arrows, Hamilton has come forward to stand for his guy. He has made it directly clear that, hey, don't go around criticizing George Russell. The criticisms are not good enough. That stems from what's been happening in social media. He's saying my co-driver needs the support, and I'm happy he's coming up to speak for his co-driver now. It's one thing. Let's get to know that yes, I support my co-driver, even if he's ahead of me in the ranking right now. There's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, it's the Ubuntu spirit, you know, as an
good
African.
sportsmanship.
Yeah, you just need to reach out to others, man. Help to pull them up, not down. And so I think it's a good one. Comradeship. So let's keep. Sport is not supposed to be we kill ourselves, but it's almost like that. But hey, good ones. Kudos to Hamilton with his kind gesture, and we hope everybody gets off and have a filled weekend. Just enjoy your weekend. Leave other people with their issues alone.
Leave other people with their issues alone.
Yeah.
Ferrari will say, do all your rhetorics and come here quick.
Yeah.
Next year, he's gone to Ferrari. And Mercedes will get another younger person.
Putting that in perspective, even the fact that he's going to still encouraging and showing the sportsmanship in the game, like even the fact that, you know, his mind is not 100% in his head is now, he's also looking to also up the stake when he goes to Ferrari. You know, the respect has to follow him.
Max might be leaving as well. It's also rumor has it some people are interested. Yeah. I mean, it's about the money somehow.
Okay, now talking about rumors, let's get down to boxing. For those that are wondering, Rafael Espinoza, now he captured WBO featherweight world title in a very dramatic circumstances. He gave a very good, brilliant upset against Cuban Ramirez in their 10-12, to be specific, round trailer. Now, he went down earlier in the fight, in the fifth round to be precise. The guy dropped him. But he came up and did the do. That's when that spirit of don't give up.
Rising from the ashes.
Don't give up. And for those that are still wondering, he is going to have to fight Sergio Chirono Sanchez in Las Vegas tomorrow morning.
Yeah, the Cubans, I think at the Olympics level, way back, when it comes to boxing,
At the Olympic level, yeah.
way back, they've lost all that their specialty, the Cubans. Before, man, you don't try the Cubans at this level. But hey,
That's at the
Olympics.
amateur.
Yes, amateur. When we had the likes of Okoro Dudu representing us way back. Yeah, we had Okoro Dudu for those who are old enough. Yes, that name just. But hey, man, I like the fact that you're down, and sometimes you come back up and you're still in the same match. And it's going to be a good one. Imagine the numbers of the bets that will go behind. People will stake,
yeah.
and tomorrow morning, maybe midnight for us, these guys are already
Cashing out.
cashing out. I mean,
Are
people
you
should be
trying? Are
considering.
you trying to tell us something?
I'm just saying. I mean, it's legal. I mean, betting and it's legal in Nevada. So
You've said that.
we should have a state like that in Nigeria where it's legal.
Come again.
We should have a state where betting is legal.
Betting is legal.
No, not in that sense. Very, very tax free. I'm not into it. I'm just saying. I mean, the policymakers should look into it.
We are going straight to sports business. We'll tell you happenings around, who is moving, who is taking, who is collaborating, who is making more profit, and who are taking decisions that are positioning both country, club, and business somewhere else. International fan base is driving NBA social media success. This is one thing most people don't understand, but nearly 70% of the entire NBA social media engagement across the globe, team, central, players, account is coming from outside the United States. Guys, can you imagine?
How great is the population of the US when you compare it to the kind of engagement they get, especially on Instagram alone? I mean, NBA is well, I say it's a historic thing. It's a household name, especially for basketball, and that's where you go and you get quality basketball. Even though they have something replicated in Spanish in Spain, but it's not quite as big as when you talk about it in the US. So a lot of people follow online because not everybody can afford to go to the US and watch this, and you know how much tickets for those NBA playoffs, what they cost. So I think yes, it's true. Statistics are right because even we here in Nigeria, I know a lot of my friends that stay up at night just to keep up with the NBA, to watch their favorite athletes, especially those ones that they don't watch football. And we call them the girls. We call them the girls in the clique. So yeah,
That didn't come our way.
well, okay.
Yeah, I think NBA is doing well. Just also like the women end of it. I mean, since Kathleen got in there and the Reese, I mean, there's been this fight, and their last match, I mean, the number of attendance has grown considerably. So there is money in the game. Giroud got a recent signing, and it will blow your mind what these guys are earning. And the viewership, they get money from all this stuff, man. And see just the
70%.
I mean, see what they are raking in. NBA is big. The logo alone is big. West just passed recently. This stuff is making money. Let's make this money. We're not just talking about money. We want to make this money in this country as well. I want to make this money.
They have NBA-inspired shoes.
Since you want to make this money, let's go back to the drawing board. And that is for Serie B domestic rights sales. For Serie B domestic rights sales, they have revamped a domestic right offering less than 2 months before the start of the 2024-25 season. A new sales strategy based on products has been proposed for brokers platforms. Now, for those that still have the money and those that feel like investing, head down to Spain.
Well, it's just the exchange rate right now.
Wait.
I mean, these are good platforms. I mean, people like Saudi Arabia is investing in other countries.
What is Saudi Arabia's business with exchange rate?
I mean, their exchange rate is good.
Well,
Their currency is good.
You talked about exchange rate.
Yeah, I'm
He's
looking at
talking
their
from where
currency.
he is now. He's talking from
Look
where
at my
he is.
currency. How much am I going to save? Then you convert, then you move it there. I was like, bro, why bother in the first place?
Okay, now let's look at those particular companies that people are saying, okay, you're too big. Warner Bros. And Discovery, that's WBD, and the New Zealand news media website Stuff. They have teamed up to acquire the right to Emirates Team New Zealand's defense of the upcoming America's Cup. Now, for those that are there wondering, the waters are going to get hot very soon. They are putting their monies where their mouths are.
I think it's
Visibility is there.
yeah.
New Zealand, you're looking at rugby, right?
You're looking at water sports.
I mean, they are big on rugby as well.
Yes, they are
So,
big.
Imagine the collaboration.
people are expanding the frontiers of their investments. I mean, they are looking beyond this. I mean, diversification. Warner Bros. Would have been movie. I mean, the logo is all movie, but right now, these guys are shifting. McDonald's shifting.
Even HP.
Dangote shifting. Yes,
Okay,
yes.
now let's. You remind yourself. Now, for those that are wondering, we need to start seeing African brands get into sports business. That's just where Juve is going. We need to start seeing African brands, African businesses, African banks. Not just going to brand a stadium or brand a team or brand the Super Eagles or brand the Falcons or brand Bafana or sponsor the league in South Africa. We need to see African companies making real money in sports business and investing in sports business. There is a whole lot of space out there. And hey, oil money will dry up very soon. Okay, now let's keep going. Adidas has taken a very significant sponsorship position at the inaugural edition of Esports World Cup, taking place in no other vicinity location but Saudi
The Saudi again.
Arabia. Next month.
The Saudi again.
Saudi has got Saudi, the UAE, Dubai, and the rest. They've got very good infrastructure where you could take. It's not why you're up Nepa. You get to eat there, man. The infrastructure is good.
And the internet speed.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, you have to go to the Middle East to get your internet, the 5G.
Now, the question I'm asking here now is, for this particular World Cup, are we going to have a case whereby all players need to be present?
Nah.
So that means you can register and play from wherever you are.
Yes,
You don't have to be present. Because there's like a platform where you
Yes,
register, then you
that is for the games they choose to play.
to host, yeah. You have to come.
We want everybody to come.
It's a World Cup.
I agree. Come to Saudi Arabia.
You play qualifiers. It's being sponsored now.
I agree.
believe it's being
I
sponsored.
want to see you and see the system you're using.
Exactly, because people, it has to be a level platform.
They will have
I also feel like they have to be a level playing ground for
Exactly. So if you are playing from,
How do you mean level? Are you going to give us the same device to play with?
Yes, exactly. Because
What if I
come
come-
from my home and I'm using a faster
It's
device?
just a standard to read. I can decide to hybridize my system.
Who's going to
I will
inspect
hybridize
it?
my system.
Who's going to inspect the system in your house?
But I think-
whether you like
I
it
think
or
that
not,
is
you will go to Saudi
For
Arabia.
the fact that they are hosting, it has to be in.
You will
Everybody
go to
has to
Saudi
come
Arabia.
and. Have you not watched these events before?
It's E.
We are not doing
The Olympics
You're
is
there.
You come in, you remember
You play and you go. If you lose,
Juve.
No,
We are not.
it's E. It
Juve.
makes it very flexible.
Yes, Juve.
I'm forgetting that E is internet.
Hello,
Yes.
Charles.
These guys are
Charles,
good.
help me tell him that
internet.
we are not doing a server competition.
Exactly.
It's not on server. We will see you. We will give you the system to use. Everybody will use the
That means
same
I need
grade
to-
of
I
system.
would have had to practice with whatever you're presenting to me.
It doesn't matter.
Because I
does,
could come
it
with my
does,
hand.
it
Yes, it does.
No, it does to a very good
Yes,
extent. It
I mean,
does.
if you come with pad, these boys are playing your PS and
Use your-
P.
yeah.
There is a pad. This is my pad. Once they handle their pad,
It is just.
just forget it.
Hello, no problem.
It's different.
Come with your pad.
It's
We'll
different.
Give you the CPU.
Yeah, exactly.
Come with your pad.
No.
But I think it's
We-
I
because
think-
cities
I
are
think
different.
it's going to be more fun when you do it from your different from wherever you are.
How is it going to be more fun? The
It's more-
experience,
it's
the
more-
atmosphere.
more-
It's E. It's E. What
I don't need to spend more money to go.
see you.
No, they will sponsor you to come there. How will the fans enjoy you? Just like say,
fans is
play your darts at home and
That's
competing.
Okay.
a physical thing.
Juve.
It's also
On-site,
physical.
on-site.
It's
This
also
is not
physical.
on-site.
You
This is not on-site.
you
Juve.
communicate with your
Can I ask you a
opponent.
question?
Yeah.
Imagine I'm playing you
Yeah.
and I hire 58 others to sit down.
Yes.
All what they are doing is hack your system.
No. Someone
Slow down your server.
There's going to be.
Of course, yes.
To be regulated.
Slow down your server.
To be regulated.
While I do
So
the play.
they all have to be there.
Let's say you're playing movie squad. By the time your player wants to shoot, the gun is not coming.
But I think one of the easiest ways to do this is for you to use the cam to face yourself.
Yeah.
So they see
matter
that would be better.
Regardless of the camp.
That would be better and easy.
Charlie, why are you afraid? People play from wherever they want to play.
That would be
I mean,
fair.
even some African countries can join. Rwanda can join because they've got a better
It's called
internet.
really Saudi
yes.
Arabia.
Rwanda is way ahead of you.
With 5G, there is no up to
Way ahead of you.
Okay, now let's leave that argument and tell you that you will go to Saudi Arabia.
He wants to go to Riyadh.
Whether or whether. Now, for those in Baltimore Ravens, that's the National Football League. They have a global e-commerce company, Fanatics, and they have outlined plans to dramatically increase game day revenue with a year-round retail store to open in 2025 as part of renewed plans to expand partnership and money generation. So now, when are we going to start hearing Eimba, what's it called? Franchise store, merchandise store, or El Academy's merchandise store, or fan-based coin? Rivers what?
Rivers Plate. Oh, sorry, it's not. We don't have
Rivers
Rivers
Plate.
Plate.
That's Brazil.
Rivers United. They just won the league. When are they going to do something like that? I mean, if you are
Who
supposed,
won the league? Rangers.
I'm sorry, Rangers United.
Oh, with that, what happened to that match that they almost ended, right?
They gave
it to Rangers.
Give it to-
After the whole fracas.
Yes, after the whole, well, no need of.
Very funny, very
I'm just
funny,
saying,
very
when
funny
you
story.
go,
and so
when you go to
disgraceful.
the stadiums, what I'm saying is when you go to the stadiums to support this team, you see people wearing mufti. They don't even identify with clubs that they are supporting
Because the club
the-
themselves have
they
not
don't
taken it up.
prioritize it.
Yeah, exactly.
You prioritize- How do you make revenue? We talk about Manchester United, they change jerseys, or you talk
Yeah.
about football clubs in general in Europe, they change jerseys every
Every season.
every new
it's a
season.
source of
Every
income, it's a source
season.
of revenue.
Different jerseys away,
Yes.
different jerseys home.
Because they
Even-
want to
okay,
identify, they
even-
want to be able to identify
Don't
with the
in
club.
Nigeria, don't
identify
even
with
change the
players.
jersey. Don't even change. Just show us that this is it
How
and make
can-
it open so that people can get it, so that people
we're
can
being
buy.
unfair to
I think
the
authenticity
to the local leagues. If our national team is being branded by someone else, can we start by branding our own thing? Can we have
can
a
we?
local clothing company that can brand Eagles for a change? Then we can say the local leagues should do something.
That is
We are not
mindset.
being branded by
It's-
this
it's
team.
mi-
So
it's
how are we
mindset.
going to take
How are
it?
they,
It's
how
not
are
about
they
the
being
branding
able to
first.
attract those local? Because obviously we do have local manufacturers
Followership.
here.
We have followership here too.
Exactly.
I'm saying the guys are going to brand
Jovi,
this
before
stuff.
we even talk about branding, the clubs need money, right?
Exactly.
These are avenues where you can
But they
generate
make-
some money.
Make good.
So why
good
don't
money.
they think
Good
towards
money.
I
Good
hope your
money.
players have been well paid.
that? Make the money first, Jovi.
No, when
Make good money.
They
Then
should be
you-
taking
you-
on
you-
sustainability
you-
measures because
very well.
money is what you use to run the club. If there is no money,
Yes.
how do you run?
if finally you get signed on to, let's say, Fida's team in Manchester, do you know how your family will feel?
Why can't we feel that same
if you
way
got
here?
the same signing
I mean,
to
look at how-
Enyimba of Aba,
Yeah.
how will your family feel?
Of course,
the same
they don't-
feeling.
It's
No.
a start. It's a start. But what we are trying to say is, how do they make this league lucrative for the clubs itself? First and foremost, for we to start appreciating this thing, they need to put measures in place. Because I know the amount of people that come to watch Sporting Lagos here.
Of
But
course,
we-
the
we-
stadium,
we-
the
we can't
stadium
judge-
is full.
We can't judge all the local leagues by Sporting Lagos.
Let's start
I'm
with
saying,
let's start with
no,
that.
Do you know the innovation? I am a registered member of Sporting Lagos. How did that? Because you can register online with your email, and you become. They give you benefits. You don't pay the standardized fee when you come, because when you have your membership badge, they'll reduce it. You pay 500, while others without registration pay 1,000. So that you can start from there. You
Benefit
encourage
of-
people. You encourage people to participate.
I-
You encourage people to be among. To feel among.
Then we'll
to
get
the
to
club.
merchandise.
Then you get to merchandising.
But hey,
Because if
Then
I
we
want to
get to
identify
fight
with
club.
Sporting Lagos,
Our-
I will have to wear their jersey. I will have to
We-
represent.
I'm saying
That's it.
we can't just make Sporting Lagos the benchmark for what I'm saying. When you go to other 3SC, have you gone to the
Now,
stadium?
see the issue.
Or
You
the
know, most of
stadium.
those clubs are government owned. So everybody, they depend on end of the year budget.
Yeah.
And so we
subvention.
need to first start by saying, government, get your hands off this business.
saying
Let
this.
the private
We are
guys
saying this wicked.
run this stuff like it's
Make this
meant to be.
lucrative. I mean,
I mean,
I think if it's being
Okay.
but-
While
and
everybody,
also we should start
while everybody's
the local
winning.
clubs. Sorry, the local clubs. Let them get
Which of-
boys.
what?
Our local league. Let them get boys from secondary school to play. I'm not saying those ones are too old, but I'm just saying let's get
Jovi,
younger
stop
boys.
talking under the table.
No, I'm just. I mean, we are international. We're global. Let's.
Okay. While he is whiz and whiz, what happened at the Euros yesterday?
So who? By who?
which game are we?
So who?
What happened to England yesterday? Let's start.
Oh, Charlie and Kelvin, you guys are English. And let me stay away. Charlie English. I'm not.
Well, should I say it was a painful thing for the Danes
I
not
thought
to
you wanted to
win?
say with a heavy heart.
No, MBK, you know, it was a painful thing to the Danes that they didn't win the game. They were supposed to. They had more chances. They played more than the England team.
Supposed country with the.
They played better. They created more chances. They had more possession than these guys. What happened to England the first game was the same thing they did yesterday. I'm still saying it's not the fault of the players, but I still blame the coach for everything. Now you take someone like Arnold and use him as a defensive midfielder. Arnold, that is well known to be a right back. You bring him there and you change a lot of position. Someone like Foden, you made Foden an attacking midfielder who is well known as a left winger. Come on now, why you just missed it? Is it that the players, you have a lot of players that you don't know how to select them?
Hello.
Can
you direct your anger to the coach?
No.
You're making it look like I did it.
No,
I didn't did it.
So now you actually want to make a change, and you saw Kopama there, you saw Kobe there, and you brought in Gallagher for. Come on now. I think they were just lucky. If they are lucky enough, definitely they will qualify in this group stage. But whoever they are going to meet in the next stage, we definitely knock them out. This England squad will definitely knock them out if Southgate doesn't do anything about his current team. That's for me. Then for the game of Italy and Spain.
Let's hold on. Do you agree with him?
Well, I don't completely agree because I feel he had a system that worked in the first match. And he stuck with it.
Partially. They managed to escape that.
That's what I'm saying.
That was game that even ended draw as well. They managed to escape that. And you see, did the same thing yesterday. It's as if this guy does not even learn or he stick. And you know one thing, I will say this. I think the English press is actually supporting him because I'm very sure that if the England's coach is actually from another country,
he would have been dead by now.
therefore don't drag down. As in the press for don't drag down. As in, every headline I name go there. That one go too day sure. But since it's our own, let's stay part him. Let's part him. It's going to change. And anyway.
Okay, Charles.
Well, I will start from player responsibility because the goal that Denmark scored actually started from Guehi's misconception because he was delaying on the ball. He held the ball for too long. Ball that he would have.
That's the 65 million rated.
Yeah, exactly where I'm coming to.
From Crystal Palace.
I feel like he was not in the last Euros, so he's more or less like a new turf for him. All that recognition, all that attention. I mean, he made silly errors that we know that Maguire was almost criticized and killed for in his field season.
Who is Maguire?
Harry Maguire.
Oh, the Man U player.
Now I'm saying, why don't you just change this? Maguire, he's not that phenomenal talent. We know he's not a phenomenal footballer, but he just
Maguire.
Maguire.
Oh, okay.
He just had this brief spell where he did well for Crystal Palace towards the end of the season. So I don't see it as a qualification for him to be in that role. They should have used.
Hello, you are not the coach. You didn't call him.
I'm trying to criticize what
the team.
What I feel went wrong, and
Okay.
I also feel like they were creating much problems for themselves, England. So I as to say the team, I would say it's more or less like an individual error that caused what they faced yesterday, rather than the team. Because if you talk about the team, they gave their all. Look at Phil Foden; he played phenomenal, regardless of playing out of position. Look at
Was Foden in the game? I didn't even know.
He
got to a time we didn't see Jude.
Who
Jude Bellingham,
If you try to compare it with
was it that match?
He was. If you try to compare it with what they played before, Phil Foden even had a much better impact compared to Saka.
What about
Harry Kane?
Harry Kane
was fortunate to get that
the goal?
So
Then after the goal up,
generally they collapsed. But I still want to pay to individual errors among the team. I think Southgate should really look down with his
and his changes
with his coaches and know where he needs to put.
He's making changes.
Trent can still perform in where he played, but he just needs to add more attacking flair. He has.
But don't you think it's
ability.
better to leave people to play at
Yeah,
their best
on.
positions?
Trent has always Trent, towards the end of Klopp's era, Trent started this moving into midfield, leaving a back three, moving into mid, and it worked. So it's an experiment. He came out to
It's
say
a
it
Liverpool
himself.
team.
Say
It's
it
a
works.
Liverpool
He
team.
worked. He worked in
It's
the
a
Liverpool
Liverpool
team.
team.
That's what I'm saying.
So it worked where?
In Liverpool.
Under Klopp.
Even Southgate has come out to say this is an experiment, and we have seen that.
Experiment.
He said it.
At Euro,
In a
that you've never
competition,
won
not even a
before.
friendly.
The Euro you've never won before. You
And
expect
he's not going to win it.
The
He's
first
not going
game
to win it.
Easy.
How much praises were coming to Trent in that first game for his balls, the balls that he whipped in, the shots that he made.
Praise was coming to him for his balls.
I mean for the balls that he was whipping into.
Okay, the balls he was whipping.
whipping it.
Always-
Let's talk about the other game.
let's talk about.
No. Let me come in. I just
Individual
believe
performances.
the
I mean,
English team. This is not a team. Array of stars, yes, but you
That's
don't
what I'm
have
saying.
a team.
that's what I'm saying. That
Let's start from there.
most of their errors were individually created.
Southgate has no team. And I'm not the only one saying it. And also, people have been cautioning. The English press, they know how to blow unnecessary trumpet. When it comes to delivery, we don't get to see it. This is Premiership. We're trying to compare Premiership with other leagues in Denmark, supposedly. And this is the best you've got to offer us. Your first game was a lackluster game, and you eventually won. Now, look at this one. What if you had met Spain at this level?
Come
What
on,
would you be
Spain.
playing?
Okay, now let's talk about the other game. Italy versus
Spain.
You know them.
Yes. It was a very interesting and intensive game for I won't say both teams because the game was all one-sided.
It was
Spain.
one-sided.
Spain.
Who won?
It wasn't
Spain.
one-sided.
Who won?
Spain played them.
It
Played
wasn't
better.
It wasn't one-sided.
They play.
Yes,
They played better, and
Yes.
they
They
conceded how did they make an own goal? Okay, look at it.
Because of the pressure was just too
The
much.
pressure was too much, but
Because
are you forgetting that
the
Italy cannot be,
the-
even though
the
they don't
Italian-
have,
the
they don't have a phenomenal squad.
The Italian,
And right from the history of
Who are
that
the
game.
defending champions?
Italy is
Italy is
your-
the defending
So why
champion.
do you say they don't have a
No,
phenomenal?
compared to
the
last,
one that
last
won.
one,
Who are those that are
Compared
here
to the
that
last one.
are not in the other one?
Checheleni
There's
and
no
the rest
there's
of
no
them.
kid. There are two centre back.
Come again.
There are two centre backs and they are totally
major-
different.
the-
I mean, ask you a question. The centre back, if they came now, how old would they?
The guys
That's what
are
I'm saying.
old,
Those are the ones that we know that can.
not this team now.
Like I made mention of Maguire not being in that England squad. I mean, those errors that Maguire he led to their goal. Now leaving that aside, I'm talking about the Italy team. The both of them were
played
asking
better?
questions.
Who played better?
They were asking questions and just they were out of
Who played better,
fortune.
Charles?
It was fortunate that
Unfortunately, this guy
that Spain won.
as it stands, I would say I'm taking Spain to go far.
They'll go for
They
it.
will definitely. They are
might not
playing
get
beautiful
the trophy.
football.
They played well. They played as a team.
As a team.
Yes,
You would expect that.
Italy played as well.
Can you imagine?
No,
You can expect that from any Spanish side. They would definitely play as a team.
But
Because
I'm telling you that
they are very well.
But I'm
drilled.
telling you that the best
Yeah, Spain will do better than
the
Italy.
Spain has
best
always
team
come
for
on
yesterday game between
Spain has
Spain
always
and
come on top in this fixture against Italy. For the four times they played or they met in the Euros, they have
But
always come on top. So now this four time in a row that they have beaten Italy. So I didn't really back
Now
Italy
let's
coming into that
Italy
game.
and
But
Spain.
saying
Who's
that
coming out
Spain-
of the group?
both of them.
will come out.
Who did they come out of the group?
Yes.
Okay, now let's get to what rumor is saying, and our time is almost telling us to pack and go. But now let's get to rumors. Now, rumors has it that Liverpool are pursuing Turkey's 19-year-old attacking midfielder Ada.
Because it's got a
From
wonderful
Real
goal.
Madrid.
Because it's got a wonderful goal in the Euro.
It's not because it's got a wonderful.
But we've never had this thing
They
before.
seem to be doing well right now.
Yes.
he has been doing well.
Yes, but
in recognition of Real Madrid.
But
So he has
yes,
made a name for
yes,
himself.
But we never. This thing hasn't come out before. There was not even a link of Liverpool going for him before.
There's
this.
never a link until
Okay,
there is a link.
Let's leave it as a rumor. Trevor Chalobah, Chelsea to Fulham. Is it possible?
It should go because if they can, but I don't see it happening for now.
Why? Because of money?
I don't see it happening for now.
Why don't you see it happening?
I don't think Chelsea will actually allow him to go. unless the new Chelsea manager actually wants a replacement for him. But I don't see him leaving now.
Okay. Now, Manchester United, they say they are going to walk away from Everton for defender Gerald Braithwaite, 21, because of the 70 million asking price.
Yeah,
Is it 70 million? Not too much.
it's too much now.
Imagine
But it's Man U. They can pay anything
That
for
is why
anybody.
now.
imagine the excuse that they were bringing up that if Man U could buy Maguire for 80, why can't they afford?
Is
But
that
they're
an excuse?
forgetting that it
It
is.
is an
It's
excuse.
an
No,
excuse.
no,
It's
it's
an
an excuse.
outrageous fee for
It's not an
for a 1 year for a 1 year performance.
It's not an excuse. If they could buy Maguire for that amount, why
You
can't
know,
they?
you know that even before then,
When
Left
football
about
changes,
Maguire.
no, even before then,
say.
like 2 seasons before Manchester United got Maguire, Maguire was performing perfectly well.
okay.
It's actually the top. It was top of his game then.
Thank
So
you very much.
this-
I'm saying 70,
Now-
70 million for
Come on
just
now.
a single season that he made he performed well.
Did he
He's
or
an
did he
economy
not?
boy. For you can't evaluate a player based on one
How
season.
old, how old is
He's
he?
not for in my own books. He's
How-
not worth
how old
70.
is
He's not
he?
worth 70. I think
Is
he's
Man U
19.
we are talking about?
He's not worth 70
it's better
million.
we just keep our.
If Real Madrid came for him, they'll make it 100.
Okay. Now they're still talking about rumors. Rumors have it that Lille defender Lenny Yoro is 18 to be precise. He's been favored to move to Real Madrid over Liverpool and Man U.
Everybody
He
wants
should
to
go.
play for Madrid as it stands because they are building it.
Do you think they will take him at that?
They wouldn't. They would. They might take him and loan him off. Well, we've seen that countless times. It happened with Brahim Diaz. He went out on loan so much that until he got developed, then they say, okay, he's now fit to be in this squad, and you have to prove yourself.
A lot of those that they buy at this age and loan, a lot of them they sell.
We saw it with Kubo as well. When you go on loan, when they see that your performance is not meeting,
You're talking
with
about
the peak.
the current Arsenal captain, same thing.
Yeah.
A whole lot of them. Now, yes, the West Ham, they are scared now. Before this buying even happened, I was asking myself, why are they buying this guy? Can they really keep him? Kudus, we're talking about Mohamed Kudus. They are scared that Kudus is going to leave.
Yeah, they should be. He's a phenomenal talent now.
Why did they buy him?
They will make
Because
the money off him.
Kudus wanted to leave
Ajax.
Ajax in the first place.
Yeah.
But I was wondering, why did he go to West Ham?
I mean,
I think
everybody
just-
wants a taste of English football.
Yes, I think he
Everybody
just
wants
wants to
a taste of
need-
English
need-
football.
need
And
to
he has
compete.
really shown his class. He showed his class in the single season that he
He
played
deserve
for.
it. I think he
And
deserve it.
if any team is coming for him, or if he speaks out that he wants to leave, yes, he has earned it, and he will earn the team a lot of money.
Leave after how many
But where is he living to?
That's it.
That's the
It
thing.
depends
That's-
on the interest. We are not hearing of
I mean,
any
don't
interest
go
coming
to
to West
Spain.
Ham.
That guy is actually a rumor.
No, he should
I
go to
wanna-
Spain.
Spain.
Spain has the best league.
Right
If we are being honest, Spain has
No.
the best
I'm not saying the league is. I mean,
Is it possible that it's also West Ham looking for money and looking for who to sell the guy?
It could be.
Possible.
Or they could just
It's-
put it on the news so that to attract people and say
Potential.
it's all
because
about the business.
it's business as well.
I mean, he's the big cat right now. So
I mean, they're not really contending for anything in Europe. We don't also see them contending for anything in the league.
Okay. Now, that is called
preparing
a
for relegation.
shade. It depends on if it's coming with a capital letter S or a small. Now, Man U are also preparing to trigger the 33.8 release clause in the contract of Bologna 23-year-old Dutch striker Joseph Zirkzee. Now, I thought Arsenal
Joshua.
was going for this guy.
Manchester United is in every player's deal. That one is for sure. Manchester
Are
United
they trying to do what Chelsea did some seasons
is
ago?
linked to every
Come
player.
on.
But he's good. He scored 12 goals last season. The whole of
Only
last season.
12
Yeah.
only, right?
Yeah, only. You
know,
wonder.
12
You wonder how the benchmark has really dropped
12
in
right
recent
now, man,
time.
12.
In recent time for these clubs, I mean, you see a player score 12 goals in a single season in all competition, and you're like,
12,
wow, let's go for him.
Yeah.
Højlund
Yeah.
did the
Man
same
U.
thing. Man U, 15 goals in all competition, and they signed him for an outrageous fee.
Man U.
Well,
I think we need to clap for them. Now, this is another issue now. And the person that did well at a point in time, Mason Greenwood, we're still hearing, he's still in the news. Rumor has it that Lazio is also interested.
they are.
And you
I
see,
don't
even
think.
Lazio, I think Lazio offer is even better than that of Juve brought 20 and now Lazio brought 30.
They should just let the guy go.
There's no doubt he's an outstanding talent. I think that's why they are holding on to him. I think they are still looking for a way to keep him. In my own books, I think Manchester United they are looking for ways they can
If you are
keep him.
Mason, will you stay?
Of course, I'll stay.
Why?
He's a Manchester United boy.
With all the backlash?
turned against him when he needed help.
They didn't turn against him.
I mean, they were not. Yeah, they were not
You know
outrightly.
the press.
You know how it is.
Come on.
Nobody wants bad press. Nobody wants.
Okay, right now the young man is.
He's doing well. We all know that
He was even doing well before the whole issue started now.
Just for a brother and cover him.
Okay, remember
So
there was
he-
one, what is it called? There was one
Anthony?
Ghanaian that is national that had something close
Similar.
to this issue. And the club did not just back him, they shielded him. So why didn't Man U do the same?
So I think for that part, I think Manchester United actually just they were scared.
And he's even younger, he's way younger than that Arsenal player.
Well, I think Ineos now being in charge has changed the dynamics of the whole thing. The way they are choosing to handle it is quiet and conservative. They are not really giving much information about Mason Greenwood to the media. So I think that's their own way of protecting him. And because if you were a player that you want to get rid of, 30 million, you let him go. You get, but they are still keeping.
They are keeping him because they saw what happened last season.
Yeah.
Let's just tell
It's not like they doubt. It's not like they doubt
never
his
doubted
talent.
him.
They don't doubt his
They
talent.
know he's a
They
talent. They know he's a
just
talent.
don't. They want to make money from
They know
him,
he's a
but
talent.
they feel like they can keep him because the role he plays is also a role that they are lacking. Anthony,
Okay, is it possible that Bruno Guimaraes is heading to Arsenal? Do you think Newcastle will let him go?
of course, they can let him go for the
If they
right
ask
fee.
him price, if they ask him
For the
price,
right fee, they will let him go.
if they ask him
But I
price,
feel sometimes it's even beyond the money. Just if you have someone that is holding the particular position in your club and he has a big role, there's no way you get someone so easy to.
Kevin, what role is bigger than money?
Exactly.
What role is bigger than
When you put them on the Premier League, what
Role is bigger than
money?
of what impact would it be in their Premier League campaign compared to Arsenal?
But it's actually
It's different.
instrumental in Newcastle.
It's different when it's maybe a Manchester City, letting a player go for Arsenal when you know that these people are trying to compete. And so this one is the great match.
I don't see this. I don't see this happening.
You can sell him or buy
Come on,
better players.
exactly.
Okay.
Go back to Brazil and look for 13 years.
Okay.
Okay, we end on that note to say what role is bigger than money when it comes to transfers. Money talks, and the other side works. It's always nice having you all through this particular show. My name is Chuks. Want to say thank you. We'll do this again on Monday. Remember, it's the weekend. Be nice to somebody and be your brother's keeper for real. Let's look forward to what's going to happen in Paris. It's just next month at the Olympics. And your boy Juve will be back next week with all the way to Paris. Don't worry, you see his face. Mark it. Take a picture of it and save it on your phone. We'll do this again on Monday. Guys, over.
And I still remember on both Kevin Odefal. Guys, do not forget that there's a big game coming up tonight by 8 p.m. between Netherlands and France. Yes, a big one.
I think it's France all the way. Netherlands don't have anything.
So it's a big one. It's a big one. Remember, who wear white shirts, not they play. Not they look for trouble during rainy season. Your shirt not go stain. So stay safe and enjoy your weekend.
Enjoy your weekend, guys. We'll come back on Monday and we'll give you as it hot. I still remain Charlie Montero. See you.
All right, man. We're pretty much done. So remember to like, comment, and share. Subscribe, more importantly. SOUQ Sports, SOUQ News, everything there is we do. I love you. Stay out of trouble. It's your boy Juvie. Take me away, man.